For centuries, religion has been used to justify all manner of evil. Wars have been fought, people have been killed, and entire societies have been torn apart in the name of God. But is religion really the root of all evil? Or is it simply a tool that can be used for good or evil, depending on the intentions of the people who use it? In this video, we'll explore the dark side of religion and try to find the answer. One study, published in the journal Economics and Philosophy, estimated 262 million people have died in religious wars since the year zero. Other studies have estimated that the number of people who have died in religious violence is even higher. For example, a study by the Pew Research Center estimated 1 billion people have died in religious conflicts since the year zero. Of course, these are just estimates, and it is impossible to know for sure how many people have died because of religion. However, there is no doubt that religion has been a major source of conflict and violence throughout history. It is important to note that not all religious violence is motivated by religious differences. In some cases, religious violence is used as a pretext for other forms of conflict, such as political or economic disputes. However, there are also many cases where religious violence is motivated by a genuine belief that one's religion is superior to others. Religion has been around for centuries, and it has played a major role in shaping the world we live in. It has provided people with a sense of community, purpose, and meaning in life. It has also taught people about morality and ethics. However, religion has also been used to justify violence, oppression, and discrimination. Let's see what religion brings to people on Earth. Some of the most destructive wars in history have been fought in the name of religion. The Crusades, the 30 Years' War, and the wars of religion in France are just a few examples. Religion has often been used to justify slavery, genocide, violence, oppression, and discrimination. For example, the Crusades were a series of religious wars fought between Christians and Muslims in the Middle Ages. The Crusades were motivated by the belief that Christians had a duty to retake the Holy Land from the Muslims. The Crusades were a bloody and destructive affair. Millions of people were killed, and many cities were sacked and burned. The Crusades also had a lasting impact on the relationship between Christians and Muslims, which remains strained to this day. It will be a reminder of the dark side of religion. They show how religious beliefs can be used to justify violence and oppression. Another example of the dark side of religion is the Inquisition. The Inquisition was a system of religious persecution that was established by the Catholic Church in the 12th century. The Inquisition was used to root out heresy, or beliefs that were considered to be contrary to Catholic doctrine. It was a brutal and repressive institution. People who were accused of heresy were often tortured and executed. Inquisition also had a chilling effect on free thought and expression. 15% of population tortured and executed by the Spanish Inquisition in Spain. It shows how religious beliefs can be used to justify the persecution of those who hold different beliefs. The Holocaust was the systematic extermination of Jews by the Nazi regime during World War II. It was motivated by Nazi ideology, which was based on the belief that Jews were an inferior race. The Holocaust was a horrific event in human history. 6 million Jews were killed, along with millions of other people, including gypsies, homosexuals, and people with disabilities. This is a reminder of the evil that can be done in the name of religion. It's also showing us the dangers of religious extremism, because religious beliefs can be used to justify the persecution and murder of innocent people. A theocracy is a government that is ruled by religious leaders. It's often associated with oppression and human rights abuses. There are many examples of theocracies in the world today. Some of the most well-known theocracies include Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the Vatican. These countries are all characterized by a high degree of religious control over the government and society. In these regimes, while the rulers live in the Western culture, they want their people to live and dress in the traditional and conservative way. For example, in the picture you see, one of the Saudi prince and his wife are on vacation in Bodrum, Turkey, in 2017. On the other hand, in this picture, you can see the obligatory dress code for women in his country. If they dress like the princess, they can be whipped or even stoned to death. Theocracy is a dangerous form of government. It gives religious leaders too much power, and it can lead to the suppression of dissent and the abuse of human rights. The War on Terror is a global campaign that was launched by the United States in the wake of the September 11th attacks. It has been justified by the belief that the United States is at war with radical Islamic terrorism. It has led to the deaths of thousands of people, both civilians and soldiers. The War on Terror has also had a significant impact on the global economy. In conclusion, religion can be a source of both good and evil. It can provide people with a sense of community, purpose, and meaning in life. However, it can also be used to justify violence, oppression, and discrimination. It is important to be aware of both the positive and negative aspects of religion, and to critically evaluate the claims of religious leaders. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. This would be amazing support for my channel.